Hey guys, this is day 130 of startups. So amid the drama of last few days with the bank account opening and Antler giving me some negative feedback, I almost forgot to announce that we actually got our first pilot customer and we have already started onboarding this customer. So this client is one of the biggest providers of touchscreen kiosks in India. The founder is a senior of mine from university, and he has grown this company over the last few years. Just 2% team to now, I think they are more than 30 or 40 employees. They have multiple centers across India, and they have some of the biggest customers, biggest malls, showrooms, and even Delhi police and government offices as customers. So they provide touchscreen kiosks, interactive touchscreen kiosks. The name of the company is Virtue Box Private Limited. So this is an unpaid pilot. I will not get any money for the software, though there is definitely investment from the side of VirtueBox, as they have assigned one person to use our software and call using it, and we'll be leading that person, that particular sales representative. So we have already started working with the VirtueBox team, so we just collaborate with the sales representative and his manager, and he has already started calling to clients based on our instructions. So they're trying to sell right now. So their software for the touchscreen kiosk is very flexible, and they can also build websites using that software very quickly. So we're trying to sell the website development service to people who do not have websites in India. So website development is almost a commodity right now, and it will be an interesting experience for us to just see how it goes selling this kind of a service. And we, for this pilot, we're trying to be very honest. Like, we are just focusing on the goal of achieving maximum sales as possible. That's our goal, and accordingly we will try to see how our software fits. We will not like unnaturally try to fit in the software. So for the curious, I will also tell you how we got this pilot customer. So here I got a little bit lucky, or I used a little bit of cheat code, because this person I already knew since quite some time. I met him a couple of years ago in a networking event in India, and I really liked him, so I tried to keep in touch with him. He's a total sales guy. So they are two founders in the company. One is a technical person, another sales person, and I just was really like amazed by his persona, like the way he just didn't care about anything, just focus on his work and did not worry about any rejections, anything at all. And and I learned so much from him, so I constantly kept in touch over the years. And when I came to Canada, that's when I got in more frequent contact with him. So I tried to see if we could work together by trying to expand his company in Canada. And I did set up some appointments for him. We tried to work together for a while, but we were having a lot of issues with the hardware supply here, because his hardware we could not get from India. It will be too costly to service the first few customers, and I was not in a position to open up a warehouse here and get the hardware myself from China. So we got like a little bit of stalemate. But then I started working on this sales tech idea, and I told him, and I took a lot of feedback from him about whether this product makes sense or not. And yeah, he's almost like always in a like a don't care mode, that he only cares about the result. Like, if the idea can work, he's definitely willing to try for some time and see if the result comes. So that was his always take, and he said, yeah, almost like jokingly, that whenever you make it, I'll be your first customer. So yeah, we did start working on the prototype, and as we got some sort of prototype ready, we touched him back, and he came through on his word. So he hired a couple of interns a couple of days ago, I think 30 or 40 interns, and he assigned them to different roles, and one of the interns he assigned to us. So we will actually be the manager for that intern, who will be making cold calls. Now the thing with VirtueBox is that they have never done cold calling before. they have only used LinkedIn or emails as a way to prospect. And also, the founder of VirtueBox, he himself has a huge network in India, personal network connections, so he leverages that to get the leads. So this is the first time they're trying cold calling. So part of the charm for VirtueBox was just to try and experiment with cold calling, and he kind of was willing to give us chance as the experts of cold calling to lead his team. So yeah, that's the story. So that's how we got started. And now, of course, it doesn't matter whether we use the product, we do not use the product. All that matters for VirtueBox is that the sale, the result, the sale gets done. He's able to book appointments using the cold calls. And so that's what our goal is too. And then we will try to adapt our software in the best possible way to achieve that goal and to do better on that goal.